Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the north side as the red Abbasid Dynasty, we have Kiljardi. On the south side as the yellow lord.agion, we have Beasty. If you take a look at the map generation, do notice that the deer and boar are relatively close by each other. The Abbasid player does have boar way over here, but he is Abbasid, which means he's Islamic, which means no pork. So you have a village over here, also building a house. And got the House of Wisdom going on up. We got a good number of sheep here. It's going to fast forward this since the earlier eco phase. Red does find a larger number of sheep, very nice. Looks like two villages going to be gold. Sorry about that. Over here, yep, red does a good number of sheep. Gotta be very careful not to go too close to that town center. You can't be losing all those sheep. And we leave that herd of sheep back home. And hopefully not to slaughter. To victory, right? Got the Menwork Palace not being put on the field. Menwork Palace will of course give him access to a blacksmith, 40% cheaper, 40% faster research, as well as some unique technology. Over here, we do have the military wing not being put on the field, which will of course give him a pair of spearmen archers, which will help him placate any sort of early aggression he may fight. Because it looks like he is going for a good amount of wood there. I think he's eyeing for a secondary town center. Though he could be getting that wood for archer range. Good number of sheep have been sent on home. And yep, there we go, stone being collected up, so he is eyeing for a secondary town center. Menwork Palace just being built by two villagers. Military wings almost complete. Of course, the timing, absolutely being aging up fast is not really too important at the moment. Though he is going to look like eye for a bit of aggression with his small little task force. Which actually is important for a bit of rush, because with now two archers, two spearmen, it will really push forward and engage some of these villagers. I got the food stuff research. Villagers do take a hit there. They do have a little bit extra help being dragon villagers, or gilded villagers. Excuse me. House not on fire. You can always activate emergency repairs. He does have a barracks on the field, going for some gilded man-at-arms. I always say the age 2 man-at-arms, feudal man-at-arms, some of the best units in the game. And Abbasid Dynasty does have trouble versus man-at-arms in general. They have no real counter to them. They can get out some camo archers, which are very pricey and not super great for the cost to help deal with man-at-arms. Gilded man-at-arms charges way forward now, does activate emergency repair. He's not. Now, there we go, he does fall back now. We do have wheelbarrow and range armor already researched by the Order Dragon player. Range armor will make him resist most of the damage from the secondary town centers. Base damage is 6, so 4 armor will make it so each arrow does 2. And it'll take quite a bit of arrows to take this out. Archers will only do 1 damage to him at the moment as well. This Gilded Man arms can cause some huge issues. Spearmen will offer the highest damage, but it's still not super great since he'll love to be in melee range of spearmen. Let's go on the spearmen there. Getting some slices. Looks like he threw a couple arrows into some sheep there. Yep, I see a wounded sheep. Gilded Man arms is falling back, does take some hits, but not dead. If you manage to run all the way back home, maybe get inside the town center, then you can wait till the next age to get healed on up if you want to save the resources. It looks like you want to stay and fight and get picked off. But they're very good. Charging forward one at a time in the middle of all that is not exactly super great. Now I've got the Golden Cuirassier Harass now being researched. Excuse me, right now there's 2 gilded man-at-arms field and a 3rd one on the way. Abbasid player is going for camel archers. They cost 240. The gilded man-at-arms do also technically cost 240 as well. One villager does go down there to a gilded man-at-arms. Got the camel archer here. It does have base damage 12. Attack speed is higher than a regular archer as well, but the range is not super great. It'll take a, and so this gilded man-at-arms will take a bit of damage. Trying to hit this last villager, 8 health remaining. He does manage to escape on out of there. Golden Age tier 1, which will greatly improve his income, which basically nullify the positive effects of the gilded villagers of his opponent. And now I got the gilded man-at-arms taking some more damage to there. More camel archers spawn in field, so far it just has 2. 2 maybe all he sort of needs. But he's finding a good large number of gilded man-at-arms on the field. Right now there's 4 and soon be 5 and 6 on the field. We do now have wood cutting research for the Abbasid player. At this one time, maybe best for the Abbasid player to just go straight for age 3 to get out some crossbowmen. Lancers wouldn't be half bad either in the situation. And Archer slowly peeling those guys apart. Villagers charging way forward, taking some damage here. He has the Spearman Archer right there, not super great. And it looks like the Cam Archer does take some damage. With their relatively low range, they have a very small window where he can avoid damage. Does lose another villager there due to the fact that there's not enough storage for all these villagers. He's going to lose some villagers. One thing he could do is get a blacksmith on the field, research the arrow damage increase, which will increase the arrow damage to the town centers, these extra arrows by 50%. One cam archer does go down to the gilded man-at-arms. The gilded man-at-arms does go down. Ugh. One more gilded man-at-arms push forward, does take out some more villagers. 4 camel archers is quite significant, but it's basically what he has to deploy on the field to deal with these gilded man-at-arms. Because you can see they're ignoring quite a bit of damage there. Does shank the man-at-arms a little bit. It does save one more villager there. There's still plenty of sheep for him to utilize. I don't think I've really seen this many camel archers before. So far he's built out six in this entire game. Now got wheelbarrow research. Does find this gilded man-at-arms when we start focusing down. The man-at-arms at this point in time may just want to regroup. So it's like they're not going to be aggressive anymore. You could eye for siege engineers. Siege engineers. Oh, he went for range damage as well. He's likely eyeing to get out some gilded archers. Yes, gilded archers on the way. You could eye for siege engineers. It does dirt cheapen the Menwork Palace. Help and siege down this town center. And honestly, man-at-arms, gilded man-at-arms plus the band rams could be a very deadly combination. Does pin that villager there, because the various melee forces there won't be able to stay around with the nearby man-at-arms. You have an outpost here. This is yellow outpost, a dragon outpost. He cannot engage this with camel archers. Does take quite a bit of hits there. Another gilded man-at-arms pushing forward. It does take that one out over here. More not gilded scout and a gilded man-at-arms push way forward. Does evacuate these villagers. Nope, they don't. He hit the return to work town center ability, which interrupt these units trying to retreat to a town center. If wheelbarrow, they will have increased move speed, able to run away from the man-at-arms a little bit better. Does take out that one. At this point in time, he may... Okay, he does have textiles. The amount of damage his villagers take does warrant earlier textiles. Got a good number of camel archers here. Now there's actually a sizable number of gilded man-at-arms here. One gilded archer to escort them. He should be able to torch down this outpost, no problem. Just keep the archer way at distance. He is now going for range damage. And the villagers are immediately running away here. There's way too much to barricade themselves in the outpost. And we're going to start torching down. He may want to send a couple guys to torch down the outpost, or the mill first. More likely you can get that one destroyed first. And now we got the scout going down. Does take out some of the villagers there. Cam archers, they're not exactly the most agile beings, but they can hit villagers nonetheless. It always feels like their movement speed is slower than horsemen. I don't know why. It is the same speed as horsemen. And now does torch out the outpost. Guild archer does take it out first, which will keep the cam archers more safe. Now soon does now have the range damage increase, improving the damage to output counters by 50%. Takes another villager there. More Gilded Man arms being focused down. He's getting more and more cam archers speed. I don't think I've ever seen this many cam archers on the field before. And there goes that man arms as well. We currently got 13 cam archers here. Another outpost, another mill with another outpost. There's a good number of berries in this region as well, so that's actually quite a good cluster of food. 14 villagers is quite significant, but they will be able to be put to work. Good damage there onto the cam archer. Does escape on out. Been having trouble building that wall. There's a scout there. Scout looks like to be shanked. Now a very, very good number of gilded archers. You will need perhaps to pull out some horsemen. The archers do outrange camel archers, and the guild archers do outrange a little bit more, plus really high attack speed. But they're a bit more vulnerable to these town center arrows. More food research there. Looks like the Lord of the Dragon player has researched everything. Nothing yet from the House of Wisdom. Doesn't have boot camp even research. He's been pulling camel archers, so doesn't need to use research boot camp. He does have enough gold to age up. However, the reason why we see so many berry bushes being claimed. And he does hit the villagers collecting up that gold. Does inside the outpost. These two do run a good direction. With only 2 man arms here, they probably won't be able to torch down these outposts. We got a third outpost right here to get more storage. There's 16 villagers, so once it's built, you can store up to all except for 1. So somebody's going to draw the short straw. Outpost has taken some damage. These guys do have good torch damage. And he does evacuate the tower there. He may lose a villager or 2. A bit more than 2. 4. We got the camel archers force moving around. I've not been paying attention to them. Gilded Man arms should be able to break that outpost, I would assume. And looks like that food, that boar, has been cleaved on up. Another lumber camp there. Cam archer getting focused down. Quickly goes down. Villager does go down. Another one does go down there as well. Now I got this a single man arms here. Does have 1 arrow slit. Going for another arrow slit. Make a 3rd arrow slit. Cam archers push way forward. Oh, looks like they're just a little bit short of one-shotting them. He does have textiles, so they have 98 health. And these cam archers are moving around. And there is a set of walls there, and they won't be able to break through those walls. Probably this will take a very long time. Does lose one of the cam archers there. It looks like it's just been given trying to move order back, so that is probably the best direction for them. Now we got some farms going on up. Looks like these villagers have not been retasked. There's been an oversight there. And going for more outposts here. Really trying to seize up that food.
الرماة راكبو الجمال جاهزون سيروا إلى الأمام سأفعل كما تريد لنذهب أمرك أنصتوا يا رجال
You now have a good number of archers pushing forward. Outpost does not take out any of those villagers. He can't really engage those gilded archers at the moment. Does not appear he still has a stable on the field. As the Order Dragon player, nope, he has not gotten siege engineers. It looks like now he's going to take the opportunity to seize his opponent's deer deposit up here. Camel archers push way forward, but he's not currently collecting up that wood deposit. The fact is, villagers are over here. And also clean up the deer over here. Now eyeing for the berries. Villagers to get inside the outpost. There's two. This force can break open the outpost. There's a good number of outposts here. There's currently 15 villagers there, so more than plenty of room for them. And now do have siege engineers has been researched down now, and first battering ram on the way. Ugh. Battering ram now pushes way forward. These forces start to move around. Villagers are getting hit there. There's 30 villagers there. Some of them are going to go down. There's not enough room for all of them. And now there's the Golden Age Tier 2, giving him extra research speed, which will be helpful later on, but not super helpful right now. He does get the battering ram killed on off, and he needs to get these guys inside of the outpost. Going to lose a good number of them. And does lose a good chunk of them. See, there's only 9 of them garrison. I would assume he lost 6. Camel archers moving around, find the outposts there. More camel archers moving around, and now do have another battering ram. We do now see some horsemen being on field. Does get some archers as well. Abbasid archers, one of the best in the game. Having increased attack speed. The longbowmen still generally reign supreme. Battering ram there. He probably evacuate the outpost and build some fortress there. Another villager does go down. So far, he's got 34 villagers. He does have 64 versus 44. In which it's hard to tell. Let's see. Assume plus 28%. Let's just do even 25%. So he has roughly, I would say, closer to 60 effective villagers. Though his opponent does, of course, have the Golden Age Tier 1, giving him a little bit extra more income. So the Abbasid player does still have better economy. But now we've got a massive number of camel archers here. Camel archers do have 140 health. The archers have 125. Horsemen getting caught up onto those man-arms. As long as he takes out those man-arms first, then his horsemen can rip apart those gilded archers, which he is. He does still need the camel archers to support out his horsemen. It looks like he does manage to overwhelm that force. A couple battering ram there will be focused down. And yellow does clean up that force there with a nice surround. Red's doing a good job of holding off those forces. We've got another force here. An absurd number of outposts here. But he needs it to protect his wood line. This one, oh, got a third town center on the field. He may wall off his own troops, which may cause some issues with pathing like it is right now. But if it just goes over here, that should be fine enough. Yep, he realized the pathing. Now it's going to take time to clean up this outpost. Most of the deer have been cleaned on up, just leaving basically 2 deer left. Outpost here with the arrow slit. Outpost does go down. Oh, does have some gilded spearmen now mix on in. He has now 8 on the field. There's only 5 here now. Cancel those because he is not going to get collect there. He does have a gold deposit here and here if he can claim. I can claim the rest of the deer. That's probably not going to be worth it. Try to go for more outposts here. He evacuates the villagers there. So they're heading to that wood deposit now. His force is dealing with those outposts. Maybe gotta just ignore it. He's about to lose his town center. There's some more villagers there. The villagers do evacuate, so the archers gain some good hits there up on their retreat. 3 of them will escape. And now I've got the culture wing now being researched. Outposts now being garrisoned. Got a good number of camel archers here. And looks like some more of these villagers going down. There's enough room for those villagers. Does lose 1. Camel archers and horsemen charging way forward. He does have a couple of gilded spearmen here. About 2 though. Camel archers do bonus aim versus light melee, so they need to focus on those gilded spearmen first. That may be a bit difficult to focus them down. But it looks like they all focus down. Does surround the source, gains good damage there. Camel archers gains some good damage, and the rest of the yellow's forces will be cleaned on up. Now do have the culture ring now being researched. The culture ring, he'll probably go for the preservation knowledge at least. I doubt the keep health regen is going to be researched. Battering ram now being employed on the field. Now there's the age up. He's getting out some lancers. He may even go for some crossbows as well. The lancers generally at this point in time would be very good. He's going for some guilons and crossbows, a little bit of everything. And also going to take time to get the veteran research for his camels and his horsemen. He already has a sizable number of fields, so getting the upgrade wouldn't be half bad. Outpost well, they may be upgraded, they're not garrison. Battering ram has set a blaze to that outpost. And now there's the Regnese Cathedral I'll be employed on the field, way back here. Deep has been employed on the field. Outpost has been set ablaze. And now do have multiple battery rams all being fluid on out. Lancer now fluid on the field, but quickly gets hit significantly there. Out town center taking some hits. Outpost or stables now taking some significant damage. He's gonna lose some of his infrastructure. Does have a mill here. You may want to retest some of these villagers to some of the other closer nearby farms. More of the stables starting to go on down. Do now have a Magno pull on the field. Get some good damage there. Horsemen and Lancers should be able to deal with these battering rams no problem, and the rest of these forces are now falling back. Does stay the stable. He does have quite a bit of coins stored up, enough to actually age up, going for a good number of Giloms.
Gute Leistung meinerseits.
القذائف قادمة.
So gefertigt. Schönes Bild.
Wall does go, or House of Gate will go down. Quite a bit of forces now push way forward. Spring Golem placement. Oh, he could try to do some emergency repairs. He does activate it now. But taking quite a bit of damage there. Looks like the emergency repair is just enough. Spring Golem placement also should be just canceled at this point in time. He's not going to save that outpost. He's not prioritized targeting the Mangonel either. And the outpost does go down. Another Mangonel pull on the field. Horsemen charging way forward. Taking out some more infrastructure may be a good idea at the moment. But for more range damage, we do now have going for more Gilded Man arms, going for some Gilded crossbows. Does have 3 pellets on the field. Has picked up 2 relics. Red does have 2 monk imams in the field. And going for 2 more. I wonder if he can grab some of the relics before the Regnitz Cathedral can be more useful. Go to crossbow, 1 will get picked off there. He's just trying to regroup his forces. Right now he's at 80 military units versus 67. More of the infrastructure starting going down. Yellow's losing quite a bit of infrastructure. Does have a keep here. Upgrade of spring gold and a relic. No cooling oil being researched. And Red's going to fall back. It's going for a forward keep here to provide some pressure in the middle. The Lancers moving around trying to find some villagers, but there is some villagers over here in this gold deposit. And Yellow also has more gold over here within a sphere of influence, which C is collecting up some. Oh, I could send to get another mill right there. The Lancers moving around, taking some fire. And Lancers are moving around. Won't get impaled just yet. Siege Workshop not being pulled on field. Maybe eyeing for some spring golds, engage some Mangonels. He has fighting gets quite a bit of range for it, so going for his own Mangonels wouldn't be half bad as well. Horsemen do find a good number of villagers up here. Got some Lancers here on the retreat path as well. They should be able to impale a good number of villagers. And it looks like all the villagers do go down there. Red's mounted forces will not be falling back. Looks like Red's just down to 1 horseman. He used to have a lot more, to say the least. Trade wing not being researched, is going straight for age 4, not going for the economic wing. You could eye for some trade. Abbasid trade is one of the best in the game. A good number of spearmen here, so the camel archers will be very effective. Gilons, however, will rip them apart as well. Magnelsi start hitting the gilded archers. Gilon to gain these forces as well. I think Red will be just fine. Does get some hits there onto the spearmen. Mangonels not properly engaged, and we'll see he does have the keep healing research, so these Mangonels are going to receive some free health regen. The Springballs take some hits there. And over here, we've got the Lancers now engaging some various forces. And Yellow's armor does get forced them back on a break through the front right there. And these Lancers doing a good job raiding around. We've still got a yellow keep here, so it's not a great spot for the villagers or the mining camp. They may receive some arrows as they're dropping off some gold. And Archer's push forward, hitting some of the dragon villagers. And right now he's down to 48 villagers. Red's doing a good job killing off Yellow's villagers. Got off 35 this game. And we'll find a good number of exposed villagers on the flanks. And Marchers should keep their distance away from the forces. And now got age 4 for the Abbasid player. He does not have a whole lot of coin at the moment. He has quite a bit of food and wood. Maybe spam on some more horsemen archers, though they won't be upgraded. Horsemen will be at least veteran. The archers will probably be still just regular archers. These camel archers will be going down. They'll cost food and wood as well, so we can perhaps hire some camel archers. Definitely needs to get some more gold. Got this outpost fortified and upgraded with spring gold.
يا رجال أوامر شديدة قادمة من دون تذمر فقط سيروا.
Got quite a bit of force here by Yellow. We now have another keep being pulled up by Red, which will get spotted. Some Red's villagers here getting hit as well. Got his force starting to break through the center, trying to hit these various trebuchet. That's a couple guys over here. And Yellow's now trying to break through those walls. Take a bit of time to break through those walls. Elon's doing a good job hitting those units. And now we do have some lance connects on the field. I wonder if he has the halberdier research. Yes, he does. So these Kilons will see a bit of bleed damage. You see here. But thanks to boot camp, they were quite beefy. Plus, they're elite and going for the armor tactics right now. They will have immense damage. When they get age up advantages, their high attack speed really does work up in tech advantages. We can also cover here to help deal with the spring golds. Does get a decent hit there. Does lose one of the Mangonels. Spring gold does go down. A couple Kilons push way forward, and Yellow backs the game now. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.